by centering ourselves in our chair. So feet planted flat on the ground, hands at your knees, thighs, or at your sides. Straight spine, and close your eyes if that feels good. Take an inhale here in through your nose, and exhale through the mouth. Let's do that again together. Inhale and exhale. Now continue to breathe here at your own pace. And as you do so, I want you to really center yourself. I want you to feel heavy, feel gravity pulling you down into the chair into the floor. I want you to feel as solid as a statue, but continue to breathe. You may start to imagine you have these light beams of energy shooting down from your feet into the earth beneath you, connecting with the earth, with Mother Nature. And then on your next inhale together, we're going to inhale our arms up. Exhale, bring them back down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring them back down once again. And then one more time. Inhale, arms up. Really get length in that spine. And exhale, hands to heart. If they are not already open, go ahead and open your eyes. And let's get started, y'all. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do a twist on the chair, but I want you to make sure that you're only twisting your torso and not your entire body. So go ahead with your right arm and grab the back of the chair. Bring your left arm out to a T. Inhale, and then exhale. Go ahead and bring that arm over and twist as far as your torso will let you. You can grab onto the back of the chair, or you can just leave your arm at your side here. And let's take a few breaths. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Keeping a straight spine. Maybe you inhale for a bit more length and exhale for a bit more twist. And when you're ready, inhale. Bring your left arm back over to your T, untwisting your torso. Exhale. Relax, and we'll go to the other side. So your left arm at the back of the chair, right arm out to a T. Inhale. And exhale, bring that arm over. Twist. And breathe. Thank yourself for taking time out of your day to complete some practice today. Maybe you give yourself a little pat on the back. And on your next inhale, go ahead and slowly bring your arm back out to a T to untwist. and exhale, release. Okay. Now, scooch around if you need to get comfortable again. And we're going to go ahead and do some bends, if you want to call them that. So inhale your arms up and then exhale over to the right. Make sure that your left hip is staying down on the chair and it is not coming up. If it's coming up, then just bring your arms up a little bit more straight. The main goal here is to get that side stretch in your left side body. It doesn't matter how much you're able to bend. So wherever you are, just breathe. Breathe into that left side body. Feel that stretch in between your ribs. Bring your hands together if that feels good. Find your breath. And on your next inhale, go ahead and rise back to center, and then we're going to exhale over to the left. Reminder to keep that hip down and breathe. And then on your next inhale, come back up to center and exhale, release. Now we're going to take a forward fold in our chair. We have a few options here. You can keep your legs directly out in front of you as they are, or you can choose to widen the fold, make some extra room for your bellies and thighs. Also, don't forget blocks. You can come down to the blocks as opposed to coming down to the floor. Choose your own adventure here. I'm going to keep my legs in front of me, I think, first. We'll see how far I can go. So inhale your arms up. Get that straight spine and then hinge from the hips down. Exhaling as you do so. Now again, don't forget you can come to blocks. You can come to your feet, your ankles. Choose your own adventure and breathe. Don't be afraid to let your neck hang, your head hang down. Get a little extra stretch in your neck as well. And on your next inhale, go ahead and slowly rise and exhale, release. Beautiful. Now let's go ahead and get into some shoulders. So, getting all your hair out of the way, bring your hands to your shoulders so that your elbows are bent. And I want you to imagine that you have markers at the end of your elbows. And we're going to go ahead, doesn't matter which way, just start making some shoulder circles here. They can be super big, like so. They can be super tiny. Go where you want to go. And we'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now go the other way. The count doesn't have to matter so much, just as long as you're feeling that heat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to go back the other way again. Aha, you thought we were done. We're going to go back each side one more time. Don't forget your breath here, y'all. Keep that straight spine. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go back the other way. This is our last go round. Inhaling and exhaling here. Everything at your own pace. and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, now I'm sure you feel that heat in your shoulders, so just go ahead, inhale your arms up, and then release them down like they're 1,000 pounds. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, 1,000 pounds. One more time. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, 1,000 pounds. All right, wiggle it out, shake it out, and let's move on. So, you may need another chair for this, and that is completely fine. I'll put it this way. So what we're going to be doing next is bringing your hands underneath your thigh or your shin, wherever you feel comfortable with that. And we're just going to inhale and exhale, raise that leg and release. So like I said, if you need to have a chair here, that's fine. If you want to challenge yourself and do it without the chair, that is also fine. So wherever you are, we're going to do 10 on each side. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, don't forget to breathe, 4, doesn't matter how high you can go, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, go ahead and release that leg and we'll go to the other side. Bring your right leg up. I can feel how much tighter my right side is than my left today. Find your hold, and then let's go for 10. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, don't forget to breathe, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew, okay, go ahead and release. A moment of appreciation for this like halvesies deal I got going on right now with the sun. We'll make it work. Now, I want you to open your legs as wide as is comfortable for a wide fold. So, inhaling your arms up and then exhaling down, hinging from the hips. Option to come to your blocks instead of the floor. In fact, I encourage you to do so because it will make what I want you guys to do next easier. Once you are on your blocks, I want you to exhale, sink your chest down to the floor so that your shoulder blades feel like they're going to point out of your back. And then inhale, push into the floor with your hands so that your chest is coming back up and your shoulder blades are back in place. So essentially, with every push down and push up, you're moving your back up and down on your shoulder blades. So we're just going to do this a few times here, just on your own breath. Inhaling on each rise and exhaling on each descent. Keep that neck straight. Now on your next inhale, when your shoulder blades are back in place, go ahead and ditch one block. Bring your other block into the center. Left hand on the block, tall ways preferably. And then inhale your right arm up so that you are now in a twist. And breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Bring your right arm down to the block and we'll switch sides. Left arm will come up on inhale and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Release. Ditch your block. And then inhale, rise back up to your seat. Okay, that sun is in full effect now. All right, bring your legs back together. And let's take a couple community breaths. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms back down. One more time. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, back down. Okay, so now we're going to transition to standing, but we're still going to be using our chair. But we're going to flip it around so that you can lean on the back. And we're going to do a modified down dog. So I want you to widen your feet a little bit more than hips distance. Just a bit more than hips distance. Hands on the back of your chair. And I essentially want you to be stepped far back enough because you're going to inhale and then exhale your chest down as if you're going into downward dog. Now you can widen your stance to make it deeper. Now you can also shorten your stance to make it shorter. Again, choose your own adventure. And let's do it together. So I'm going to make my stance a little bit wider than hips distance. Grab it onto the back of the chair. Inhaling here and exhaling, putting my butt back, bringing my chest down to the mat. And breathe. Let your head hang down. No need to keep any tension in that neck. Don't be afraid to really push into the chair. Now on your next inhale, I want you to rise just a bit so that your back is perpendicular to the chair. And with your left hand on the back of the chair, I want you to bring your right hand down to either the floor or the block. Then I want you to take your left hand and go ahead and bring it up to the sky. Got another twist going on here. Make sure that you breathe. If you'd like, you can take your left arm, bind it behind your back. Inhaling and exhaling. On your next inhale, come back up a bit and bring yourself back to your chair. Exhale, find your stance again, find your power, and we'll go to the other side. So, inhaling to bring that left hand down to the floor or a block. Exhale, and then inhale, bring your right arm up to the sky. Breathe into this twist. Feel your power here. Inhale and exhale, coming back to your chair. Now step your feet closer back in together and then slowly rise back to standing. Okay, y'all, swing your chair back around. And we're going to do a little bit of some leg work here. Standing about a foot away from the chair, I want you to bring your left foot up onto the seat so that your heel is on the seat. Only your heel. If you need to kind of shimmy your right foot back so that your leg is straight, go ahead and do so. Hands on your hips, pelvic straight ahead. Inhale and then exhale, bend into your right knee. Now, we don't want the right knee going way over our foot. This isn't a huge bend. So don't worry too much about that. This is just to help stretch out the back of your leg, and you'll also feel that in your quads. So inhaling, exhaling down, inhaling back up. Exhale down, inhale back up. And we'll do this for a few more times at your own pace, your own breath, or you can follow along with me. And the next time that you are back to being risen, I want you to stay there and take your leg down, and we will switch sides. Shake it out a little if you need. All right, so about a foot away from the chair, our right foot will come up, heel only on the seat, straight leg. Might have to shimmy that right foot back. Hands on hips, pelvic straight ahead, and inhale, exhale, bend into that knee, inhale back up, and exhale. If you want to throw a little something extra in with this, maybe you go ahead and bring your arms out in front or above. Challenge yourself. And the next time you are risen, go ahead, release your arms and your legs, and shake it on out. Okay, y'all. Now, this next part that I want to include, it will be kind of like chair pose, but it's not going to be using the chair. But you're going to need a wall. So let's go and get into it. All right, y'all. I know the scenery and the lighting is not great, but we're almost done. So hang in there with me. And if you're like me and you have a big butt, then you can't lean your back flat against the wall without your butt getting in the way. This is where chair pose comes into play. So, feet about hips distance apart, butt up against the wall. I want you to slowly exhale and sink down just a bit so that you're kind of coming into a squat. Now make sure your knees don't come over your toes. Go ahead and scoot your feet out just a little bit if you need. And I want you to scoot down just enough so that you can feel your lower back completely flat on the wall, all the way up your back. Place your head on the wall, elongate that neck, take your block, arms out to a T, and we're going to rainbow our block from hand to hand while we're in this chair squat. Feel free to bring your arms flat against the wall for some extra stability. And don't forget to breathe. We'll do this a few more times. And the next time that the block is in the hand that you started with, go ahead and bring yourself back up against the wall and come to standing. Beautiful job, y'all. Note to self, now that we fell back an hour, I know not to film videos at this time of day anymore. Moving on to our final pose, chair pose for reals. Bring your feet together, big toes to touch, but you can leave a little sliver of space in between your feet. You're going to inhale your arms up, and as you exhale, bringing your hands to heart or hips or staying up above you, you're going to exhale down so that you're almost actually sitting in a seat. Not exhaling your butt back, but bringing it down, pointing that tailbone down. Your knees should not go over your toes. You should only be able to see your big toes. Make sure that your spine is straight and breathe. Sorry that I am not fully in frame. Y'all are really putting up with me today. Now, if this is too much, you can widen your stance a bit and then sink back down into your chair. Just give you a little bit more stability. The final stretch here, let's hold it for just a few more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and exhale, release and fold. Breathe here. Sway a bit. Bend into each knee a little. Find stillness when you're ready. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring those shoulder blades together for a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come back to standing. And exhale, hands to heart. All right, now I'm coming back down here to meet y'all. Let's go ahead and either take a seat on your knees, on your butt, go to your easy seated pose, and just chill. Breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Should be proud of yourself today. You did great work. Honored your body. Let's go ahead and take a couple community breaths here. Inhale your arms up and let's take in all this beautiful, strong energy we created. And exhale, release what no longer serves you. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back down. And then one more time, the biggest one yet. Inhale, arms up. Find the length in that spine, that neck, those arms. Inhale a little bit more. And exhale. Absolutely wonderful. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. That was, I think, one of my best classes, or at least one of the ones that I've enjoyed the most. I really hope you guys like it. Please let me know what you guys think. Again, I'm sorry about the weird lighting today and the weird setup. But again, I hope it was a wonderful class. Please don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Go follow my TikTok. And I will see you guys in the next one. Namaste.